Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It has been a minute since I've made a video, but I just thought of the best video idea that I can give you guys. So, I am a college student, and with college comes spending a lot of money on friends and outings and school supplies and there's a lot of stuff you need to buy. So yeah, this summer I'm basically just trying to find jobs to do that are a little more flexible so that I can still have a summer and do whatever I need to do. So this video is the side hustles that I recommend, because I kind of didn't realize it, but I've been working side hustles this entire summer. So yeah, I just figured I'd share it with you. Place, we have online thrifting. Curtsy is the app that I use just because I'm more comfortable with it and I used it in high school. But let me tell you a little about Curtsy. So basically, let's say you're spring cleaning and you have a bunch of clothes that either don't fit you anymore or it's just not your style anymore, but you don't want to just donate them because they're still nice clothes. So you take your clothes and you upload pictures onto Curtsy. You open your own little shop and you're selling your clothes online. So like, say you got some really nice like Levi's jeans and you bought them for like $50. You can easily make that money back. And we all know your parents bought those clothes, so technically you're making money. But they don't need to know about that, okay? So if they don't fit, they don't fit. They're either gonna get donated or you sell them. And I vote selling them because they're making you money that you can use to buy more clothes. So yes, Curtsy is a good one. You can sell individual items, or you can do, it's called a clear out lot or something, where you upload numerous items if you're really just trying to get rid of your clothes. But you're not going to make a significant amount of money on that, but it's still a good way to make money. So yeah, that's number 5. Next, we've got number 4, and that is Etsy. I feel like this is controversial why it's a number 4, but let me explain. So I have my own Etsy. It's called Dreamer Crafts by Jay. I've had it since like 2019 and it's 2023, and I've only made 20 sales, but I don't put much time in it. So let me give you some ideas about what I sell. So I started off with homemade jewelry. That was good for a while, but homemade jewelry that I make was cheap. So I wasn't gonna upsell you because it was cheap to make, you know? I didn't want to make a banging profit off of not great materials. I did rings, earrings, and then from there I did some Christmas stuff. I did Christmas cards, I did Christmas cups, Christmas bags, Christmas shirts for the family where you like all had Merry Christmas, or like my first Christmas for the little baby one, you know, like cute little things. Those didn't go very well, but that's okay because I didn't really put much time into it anyways. And my most recent sales that I've gotten quite a bit from was graduation lays, because graduation season was about 2 months ago. So yeah, that did really well. I'll probably do that again next year, the graduation lays, and I'm currently looking into doing more products that you guys will hear about soon. So this is all for like the crafty ones, but theoretically, you could make a lot of money off of Etsy. You just have to put a lot of time in it, and they also have ads so you can boost your products and stuff. So Etsy is super cool if you're really crafty or you have something that you think people are interested in that you make. That's a really good idea. That's why it's kind of debatable why it's a number 4. It's just a number 4 for me because it takes a lot of time. In third place, we have pet sitting, or dog walking, or whatever you want to call it. So I currently do that now as a side hustle to my main side hustle because I'm really just working all side hustles. But I take care of chickens, dogs, a bearded dragon, and a turtle at the same household. And I met them on care.com, but I'm sure you can go on to Facebook if your parents have Facebook or Instagram or whatever and do a little post and someone will reach out to you, like elderly families or whatnot that need their dogs walked. Again, it's not going to give you a bunch of money, but it's still money that you're making from literally just going to go hang out with animals or walk dogs. So I do a lot of house sitting for animals off of a site called Rover, but I don't know the age restriction for that one, so I'd have to get back to you guys on that. But honestly, if you're in an area that you're comfortable in, I'm sure you know people that have animals and you could literally just put out a flyer. So this is Ray. Hi, Ray. And this is Opal. Hi, baby. So the dark one is Molly, and the lighter one is Milo. Come on, Milo. So yeah, just take them on a walk for about half an hour, just down the roads. Coming in number 2, we have DoorDash. So I don't really use DoorDash anymore, but when I was a freshman in college, I used DoorDash a lot when I went back home for the winter breaks and whatnot. It actually does make you a lot of money. You just have to be willing to put a lot of miles on your car, which is unfortunate. We no longer have that car that I used, rest in peace, but that's okay. I really like DoorDash because you literally could book any hours that you want, and then literally up to the minute that you have it, you can literally cancel it. It's like the best thing in the world. Like, you literally could just, you're working on a whim. You just do whatever you want. I will say that in certain areas, they tip better than others. Like in LA, where I live, they don't tip very good. If I go back to Gilroy, tips are amazing because everybody lives out in the middle of nowhere. So that's something to consider. I believe there's actually a wait list to get on DoorDash now, but there's stuff like Uber Eats and Grubhub and Instacart and stuff like that you could probably do. I just didn't want to actually get a job. I wanted to come back on the topic of mileage and waste of gas for DoorDash. I was doing some research and I also heard about this when I started like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Basically, you can get this card. It's like a Visa card, and every time you pay gas, you get 10% cash back. So that's another way to save money on gas. And then if you like track your mileage while you're door dashing, you can also write it off in taxes, so you'll get money back from that too in taxes. As for the mileage, honestly, that isn't what totaled my car. My car was just very old anyways, but I mean, in LA, the most you drive per order, let's say, is like 12 miles from a store to a house. Like, that's really not that much, and in an hour you can maybe do 3 or 4 door dashes, like orders. So in reality, you're getting a lot of money. You're also making tips, and like, they're helping you pay for your gas and cover your mileage through taxes if you work enough on DoorDash to apply that to taxes. So I feel like all of these jobs should have a disclaimer, because if you go through Rover, if you go through care.com, and all of these other ones, they technically will deduct some kind of money from you because you're using their website to do a service under their name, so that you're getting money through them, technically, like you're getting a client through them. But yeah, I just figured I should clear that up. So moving on to my number 1 side hustle to this date, I would have to say is babysitting, and I use care.com. If you guys want other videos on like how all of this stuff works, I can totally do that, just let me know. But babysitting is my absolute fave. I'm actually babysitting right now, but besides the point, he's taking a nap. So I actually have 3 families that I babysit for. This one is my regular. I babysit 24 hours a week, and then occasional like date nights and stuff like that. So yeah, that's really good. And like I said, you literally make your own hours. So like, say you want Fridays off, then you're like, yeah, I can work every day but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they'll be like, oh yeah, like we'll make it work. Or on care.com, there's families out there that are only looking for a few days. That's what you want to pick. And then you'll get super close and super attached, and then they'll branch out and tell all their friends that you're the best babysitter in town. And that's how you keep your clientele. It's the best thing ever, and I love hanging out with children. I want to be a pediatrician, so like what better way to get more comfortable with children than to babysit? I will admit that it is hard. You have to be a certain age or know the family and be really comfortable with the family. Moving out to LA, I used care.com just because I didn't know any families out here that had children. But I'm so glad that I did this, because not only am I allowed to babysit their child, but I make friends with the parents as well, and it makes me feel a little more secure in LA. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for other videos, or if you want to hear more about these side hustles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Love you guys.